If you're getting serious about property investing, chances are you've thought about buying a property inside of the trust. Now, some of the downsides, it's pretty expensive to go and set up a trust. You've got to consider there's maintenance costs as well annually to actually have the trust running. Now, some of the advantages of investing inside of a trust is that the income produced from the trust can be distributed to the beneficiaries. Now, what does that mean and why is that good? It allows you to minimize tax on the profits from the trust as efficiently as possible. Now, one of the advantages that I particularly like for investing inside of a trust is the potential land tax avoidance that you can have by investing inside of a trust, depending on the state. For example, if you've got a massive portfolio, you're going to get hit with some hefty land tax bills. Now, if you've got trusts for every single property, chances are, depending on the state, you can actually avoid or minimize land tax as much as possible. Obviously, you're going to have to be setting up trusts for every single property, but when you actually weigh up the cost of both setting up the trust or paying land tax, most of the time the trust is a little bit cheaper. Now, the last thing, some people tend to talk about trusts being an asset protection mechanism. Now, this is partially true. For example, if someone was to sue you personally, anything inside of the trust is most likely protected. But if a tenant, for example, of a property inside of the trust was to slip, trip, or fall, and they were to sue the trust, anything inside of the trust is potentially at risk. So there is some element of asset protection, but there's also some element of risk for any asset inside of the trust. Now, this is a very complex topic. None of that was financial advice. Make sure you go and speak with an accounting professional before you do any of the investing decisions, and make sure that this is the right decision for you.